Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen, where I bring my love of crochet to inspire you to learn to crochet or to advance your skills. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for my new subscribers, welcome and thank you for subscribing. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for returning. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you will always be notified when I am on. So, who's here? Hey, Renee, Natural Nene 61. How are you today? And Regina Reed and Crafty Crochet and Bible with Angela. How are you ladies doing? And hope you all did a thumbs up when you came in. What is everybody working on? I am finishing the scarf. So it's about halfway done. And I finished the hat. And the mittens. So the mittens were finished. Then I finished the hat. Now I'm working on finishing this scarf, and that set will be done. And I probably won't be doing any more sets. Hey Sharon, how are you tonight? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the thumbs up. Are you working on anything? Okay, Regina says she's working on a shawl. What shawl are you working on, Regina? Let me see. Thank you, Renee, for welcoming everybody. I'm doing good right now. I'm eating a chicken salad. Okay, get your meal in. I have no idea what I'll be eating later. I don't know. Guess I should think about that. It'll be here before I know it. Hey, Marshall, thank you so much for welcoming back. Hope you are doing well. Hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. Are you working on anything? Thank you, Renee. I'm not working on anything. I'm at an appointment with my son, then going to another one, then off to class. Oh, wow, you got a busy evening. Well, thank you for stopping in to say hello. Renee, did you finish the scarf? Let me see, bod shawl. Where'd it go to? Bod shawl pattern she made for Evelyn Rose. Okay. I just saw her on Ola Joe's channel. Um, hey, Daphne, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Hello, everyone. I hope you all are having a great day. I literally just finished a sweater shawl. I'm not sure what I'm going to work on now. Good for you. Oh, you'll be listening for a few? Okay. Hey, Regina, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up. Hey, Miss Precious Daughter of Yah Raven, how are you tonight? Hello, everyone in chat. How is everyone doing? Of course, I gave you a thumbs up. Yay, it's our GG time. Yes, I am back. Hey, Valerie, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Hey, Ola Joe, how are you tonight? Just left you. Now you're with me. Thank you for joining me. Hey, Angela, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining. I alert Classy Kim about your live and just gave you a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And she said hi, said hi, and hi. Okay. So my trip to Atlanta, I'm glad I went, but let me tell you, that airport is no joke. Oh, child. It's been a minute since I was in that airport. And the last time I went to that airport, I was with my mom, who that airport wiped her completely out. So I ended up having to push her around in a wheelchair. Our final, because I dropped her off at the airport so I could go return the rental car. And then when I got back, I had to find a wheelchair so I could because that airport is no joke, believe me. Nobody wants to play around in that airport. So this time around, I'm by myself and still very overwhelming. But I got through the airport, got the rental car, almost had an accident on the highway because um, when I went to go into the right hand lane, I did not notice that the right, um, what do you call it? Side mirror was turned in. So when I looked and I didn't see anything, it scared me because the car started beeping because I was almost getting ready to hit the car in front of me. And I was like, oh my God. Then I swerved, then I swerved, then I swerved. I was like, Jesus, just get me to this hotel. It was horrible. So I finally got the car under control and continued on, got to the hotel, missed the turn for the hotel, went into the mall, strip mall area. They had lots of shops. I saw a Mexican restaurant. I love Mexican food. I said, oh, I'll go there and get something to eat. So I went, checked in, got back in the car, went over there, ordered my food, waited for the food, in my mask. Everybody pretty much was maskless in the some of the workers had their mask on, but of course they're eating and their people are eating, so they can't have a mask on while they eat. So the man brought out my meal. I went back to the hotel, got ready to enjoy. Mind you, I ordered calamari. What was the other thing I ordered? Why can't I think of what I ordered? Because it wasn't a burrito. Whatever I ordered. It was the wrong order, to say the least, because I ended up with enchiladas, and I didn't order that. And I called them, had to go all the way back over there. Mind you, my heel is killing me because I've had problems with my heel for months now. And I know I need to go and see the doctor, but time is of the essence. And I had to go back over there, get my right order, and I came back and I only ate a little of it. Guacamole was the other thing I got, and I only tasted the guacamole. To say that their chips were as bland as could be is an understatement. So I was very disappointed overall of my entire meal and having to go back and forth and my heel killing me on top of that. So I would not be going back there. Although I love the Mexican food, I would not go back to that place again. So they have a greeting that night, but after all of that running around and the almost accident on the highway, I said, I am calling it a night. So I called it a night. So I didn't go over to the conference for their greeting meet and greet that evening. So Saturday morning, I got up, had my little breakfast, and went on over there. And um, I missed the classes that I was supposed to go to because I went into where the vendors were and got caught up at the Michaels booth that had the skein tone yarns. So I stayed over there way too long. And then I was like, well, let me go and see what classes I'm supposed to go to. And the classes that I was supposed to go to had already started, and I didn't want to walk in and interrupt the speaker. So I just strolled around, and someone called me into another classroom, which was another Michael's classroom with the big chunky yarn inspiration yarn, and they were making a scarf, a chunky scarf. So I sat and I waited, and I did that. I started at least, and then I was like, okay, let me go and see, because I think cricket was starting. They were saying cricket was going to be starting a class, but it was going to be the advanced cricket class because I had already missed the intro to cricket, which I was mad because I really need to learn cricket. So I'm quite happy that I did go to that class because I won the Cricket Maker 3. So I was thrilled that I won that thing because they cost like $400. And I hadn't even since I bought my other Cricut, I haven't even looked at Cricut since then because I don't use it. Because as with anything, you have to learn it. And I haven't taken time to learn it, which is not a good thing. Okay, did I just do, I hope I just did single crochets because I'm getting ready to do some doubles now. So I got that. Then I had to drag it out of that big facility down to the parking garage. And I was so mad at myself because, when you go into a parking garage and you go up, that's the first level. But because I had been in that building for so long, I forgot what level I was on. And I thought I was on the second level because I just remember going up. Well, I wasn't on the second level. So I had to go back down the stairs to the first level and I got it in there. So that was cool. So I had all of that and all that yarn that I got in the Skein Tones yarn that we were using to make a granny square scarf. And what else did I have? Oh, the yarn from when we did the other scarf. So I had a couple of bags and that big Cricut thing to carry into the hotel. Got that in there. So that was okay. And then the next day was, no, that night was the dinner, which was nice. I got to meet, I got to meet Aniqua, who makes if you have ever followed her, her channel is My Kind of Thing on Facebook. She does most of her stuff on Facebook, but it's My Kind of Thing. And she makes these beautiful African American dolls. So she's the one that collaborated with Lion Brand to make the Skein Tones. So I was saying to her, I said, there is no Skein Tone in South Florida. I go to the Michaels and I don't see it anywhere. And she said that I think the first introduction of it, it was all sold out. So now, and I think it was online at the time, but she said it's going to go live for, I think, all the Michaels in January. So if you're interested in getting that Skein Tone yarn, January is going to be the big launch for it. But it was really interesting to hear her talk. And I met another lady that I'd seen on one of the Michael's classes. She was the one that did the Canva class that I missed, that I'm mad that I missed because I really need to learn Canva as well. But she had this program called it was Reaper something. But she took a picture because I got to wear, yes, I got to wear my cardigan sweater dress that I'd made that is way too hot for here, but it was in the 50s there, so it was perfect for that weather. And she took a picture, just a picture of it, and she showed it to me. And the colors were like bursting. It was just a vibrant burst of colors. And I was like, oh my goodness, I wish I was so inclined to learn all of this techie stuff. I would be like doing all kinds of stuff. So that was fun. And then she was at the Cricut booth the next day talking about the Cricut does a lot of stuff. That little machine is just blow you away the stuff. And this Cricut maker goes on like almost any material that you have. From what I can figure, it goes over because it says it's over 300 different materials that you can use in it. And they have, I did not know Cricut had infusible ink. I was like, that is cool because I could do my own shirts. So anyway, I to say I should have gone to some of my other classes, but I was not disappointed. I was very, very happy just to meet people. I gave out a few of my cards. I got a few cards, so hopefully I'll meet some people and some people will maybe connect again. I don't know if they're going to be doing it again next year, but I will have to contemplate if I want to fight at Hartsfield, whatever the other. It's got two names. That airport in Atlanta, cause that airport, whoo, child. Mm, I could not. I could not do that airport again. I don't think I just can't. It was just too much. Hey, Classy Kim, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. My share, I'm crocheting a lamp, and it's a lamp. Okay. That was a long time without our GG time. It wasn't a long time. It was 2 days. Oh, the scarf is done. Just deciding if I want to put on a border. Okay. Hola Joe, you're laughing. I'm using knitting loom. I'm almost finished with the first cap. Oh, good for you. I'm saying hello, hello, hello. Good. Hey, Katrin, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. I think to her. Everybody's saying hello. Uh, Hi, Cynthia from Ola Joe Ray. Thank you for coming. Hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. Calamari sounds good. I've only had it once and it wasn't bad. Well, they overcooked theirs. It was quite crispy. And with me in these braces, I don't really want stuff too crunchy. But it was horrible. Why can't I think of the other thing I ordered? The calamari guacamole. But for some reason, the reason I can't remember is because it must not been that great because none of that food was good. It was like the worst Mexican food I'd had in a very, very long time. I bet I have not been to the Atlanta airport since my 21st. Girl, that is not the airport, okay? What you went to that many years ago is not the airport of today. No. That airport it's gotta be the largest airport in the South. It might be the largest airport in America because that thing is just ridiculously huge. Oh, praise God, see, it's great. Okay. Saying hi. Calamari is not nasty. Valerie, you girl. Oh, thank you. Let me see. Ah, Cynthia King. Awesome. Let me see. I'm looking at good movies. See y'all tomorrow. Okay, God willing, my swelling in my feet, wearing house shoes. Okay. Thank you, Angela. Exactly, Valerie. Let's have burgers on the grill instead. It is not nasty. It is good if it's cooked right. Hi, Hook Crochet. Thank you for joining me. Hi, and I hope you did thumbs up when you came in. Take care of yourself. Yes. Shelby. Oh, thank you, Katrin. Yeah, I made that eons ago. Hello. Okay. I'm trying to just go through. I saw your photo and you were rocking it. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I was so happy to finally get to wear it after I made it for so long ago. Because it's just way too hot here to even think about wearing that thing. Anika Wilkins says amazing crochet. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Thank you, Kim. Hey Vivian, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Hey GGP, how are you? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you ladies did a thumbs up. So what else is everybody else working on? So I had to send all of my stuff via UPS because there was no way I could carry all that stuff. So our breakfast on Sunday is when we got our quote unquote goodie bag. And they had all the bags just sitting on the table and there were a lot of people didn't come, so we ended up I just took there was I was sitting initially at the table by myself because that's how I am. I don't I don't I'm a wallflower, so I like to sit and observe people. And so if somebody comes to sit with me, that's cool. But 9 times 10, if I don't know anybody there, I just go sit by myself. And so there were all these bags there. And then one of the ladies came over and said, is anybody else here? I said, no. And she says, well, we didn't get a planner in our bag. Can I look in these bags, see if there's planners? I'm like, it's not like it's my stuff. Yeah, be my guest. And so she went and found the planners in the bag, took the planners out. And I don't even know if she took the planners out or took the bags with her. I can't even remember. So I was like, I said, then I started looking through the bags and every bag had something. I mean, some of the things were the same, but they had different things in there. So sure enough, I didn't have a planner in my bag, so I looked in the bag. I took a planner and put it in my bag. So I ended up just taking the whole bag. So I took 2 bags. The lady that did come to sit with me, she took 2 bags, and I guess the other lady, yes, yeah, because now that I think about it, there was no bags on the table. So yeah, she took those 2 bags. So I think a lot of people just ended up taking the bags that were there where nobody came. But I'm sure the person that had to organize all of that stuff was absolutely exhausted. And I commend her because that whole thing is no joke trying to plan stuff and get it all together. But it was in a nice venue, and my hotel was right across the street from it. I guess I could have reserved in the hotel that they actually had it in, but after I got my confirmation that they were gonna start again, because this was supposed to happen last year, but we know what happened last year, the world shut down, so it got postponed. So I never saw anything else about, the hotel that it was actually being done in, but my hotel was right across the street, and it was the Embassy Suites, and I love the Embassy Suites, so I was content to just take that little 5-minute drive over every morning and park. I just had to pay for the parking, but I'm sure if I'd have stayed at the hotel, I would have to pay for parking too, because I had to pay for parking at Embassy Suites. So it doesn't make a difference. I was happy. Let me see. October Girl 14. Hello, I am working on a baby blanket, boho colors. Oh, cool. Hey, Lori, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. What are you working on? And I hope you did thumbs up when you came in. Everybody saying hi to Lori. So I'm really excited. Hopefully tomorrow the UPS people will be on time and it'll get delivered because they definitely have a sign in their store saying due to whatever. Um, it may have been, I don't know. But anyway, they said delivery times are no longer guaranteed. So if I get it tomorrow, I'll be happy. Yeah, if I get it Thursday, I'll still be happy. As long as everything comes, because I don't want them to deliver my Cricut beat up and broken, and I don't want them to lose all my yarn and all of my other goodies that I got. Unfortunately, I only bought from one vendor, and I only bought pins from her because those pins that have the fake big diamond on top of them. I think those are so cute. So I bought those. They had scissors there that does the vinyl for the Cricut machines or silhouettes or whatever machine you use. And they had Atlanta vinyl there. And the lady that owns Atlanta Vinyl, she was there talking about how she got started with her store because she's and a lot of those ladies that are crafters had corporate jobs that were sucking them dry. Can I get an amen? So they gave up those jobs and became full-time crafters of whatever, or full-time business owners like the Atlanta Vinyl. So she full-time business owner. So they gave little snippets on what you can do as far as um, starting your business and things like that. So it was really interesting. I enjoyed myself. But as I said, I don't know if I can handle that airport next year because I'll be another year older. Mm. Oh, you're working on dinner at the moment. Okay. Let me see. Hey, Sabrina, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Angela said amen too. Yes. Hey, Ladybug Griffiths, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Started a baby blanket knitted cable stitch. It is pink. Ooh, I don't do that knitting, but it's purty. I like it. It's purty. I just can't do it. I started with crochet, and I think that's as far as I'm going to go. Now I'll play with this Cricut machine when I get it though. I need to play with the one I have. And this time around, I might indulge in purchasing the design space. I just hate paying for stuff. And they have enough free stuff on there that you don't really have to pay for anything. But I'm sure there's some perks to paying, as always. There's always some perk to paying. That was another thing. I paid the although I got a huge discount because the full price for the VIP was $447, but I got the huge discount because I only paid $300 because that's when I started following Karen Baxter, and she popped up on a live one day and she was talking about it, and I was like, "Ooh, $300, I don't know." Because it's not like if I lived in Atlanta, that wouldn't be a big to do, but I don't live in Atlanta, so I have to think about $300 for the conference, 3 or $400 for the hotel, 2 or $300 for the flight, 3 or $400 to rent a car. So all of that stuff goes into my mindset. But I said, "Well, what the hell?" I just took the plunge and went for it. And I don't regret it. I'm just not looking forward to the credit card bills when they come. Ooh, I am not looking forward to that. But I didn't they didn't have a lot of vendors, but um there was really nothing that I wanted to buy. They had jewelry. There was one lady that had some wool, and I think her yarn was wool and cotton, but it was the majority wool, and I was like, I don't need that. I don't even like using wool. And like if for here, South Florida, I definitely wouldn't have any use for the wool. Although I know I'm not just when I put stuff on Etsy, I know it's not just South Florida, but I don't want to mess with wool at all. I don't know where VJ is. So she had hers there, and she was like, "Oh, my friend's coming. She has the cotton." But I knew I wasn't gonna stick around, and the person's name that she called, I already knew who that was, and I already knew how much her yarn cost, so I certainly wasn't gonna come back around because her yarn is not, cost, cost I won't say cost effective, not cost friendly, not economically friendly for my wallet. And they had lots of jewelry, of course, lots of t-shirts, lots of planners, candles. There was one company there that had sewing machines, but since I don't really use my sewing machine, there's no reason to look at other sewing machines. But they were a sponsor. It's called Baby something, Baby Locks. I can't remember what the sponsor was, but they did sewing machines. So Cricket, Michaels, and Baby Locks. I could be saying it wrong, but they were the sponsors for it. And on this time around, the owner of Cricket didn't come, but that was one of the big things they talked about was the owner usually came to the event, but he didn't. He wasn't there this time around. Knitting a shawl with hand dyed yarn. Yeah, the lady with that wool yarn, all her yarn was hand dyed. But I was like, nah. And then she had it was a lot of it was fingering finger fingering weight. I know I'm saying that wrong, but anyway, um, no, I don't play with yarn quite that small. But it was a fun event. I was quite rested. My daughter told me that I looked rested. I was like, okay. Oh, it is baby lock? Okay. All right. Then I was on the right track. So I don't know if anybody bought a machine while they were there, but it was good. It was a good outing. The weather was in the 70s during the day and in the 50s at night. So it wasn't too bad for this South Florida girl. Now in a couple of months, it's not going to be that nice. Glad they had it because last year was supposed to be in October. So the weather wouldn't be too bad either because it was going to be early October. So I'm figuring the weather wouldn't have been, probably would have been around the same as it is now. And I left out after the dinner. I left out in a different direction, and I ended up by the Cumberland Mall. I was like, okay, where am I? I have no idea where I am, and I didn't want to keep riding around. So I just put my GPS on. I know I was still close to the hotel, but I just had no clue where I was. I was like, "Oh, look at all these restaurants." But I had already eaten, so no need to swing over to the one of those restaurants. But it was fun. Fun, fun, fun. I enjoyed myself. Let me see. Deborah, hello. How are you tonight? Sorry, I have been lurking, finishing up fuzzy winter hat. Oh, what kind of fuzzy winter hat? Baby lock can be costly. Ooh, I am sure they had a great deal at the convention. I hope so. I never even heard of baby lock until they said that. Sounds like that was a nice event. Yeah, it was. I wish I'd gone to some of the classes that I signed up for, but when you see yarn and you haven't seen, because I was looking for that skin tone when it first came out. So, and it feels really good. And they had the bamboo hooks. I don't care for the bamboo hooks, but that's what they had. But when I did the scarf now, if you all have been following me long enough, you know I don't care too much for large hooks. But the Susan Bates hook that we used for the scarf, that was like the best. So I was quite happy with that hook. I did finish the scarf while I was there, not in the classroom, but while during the weekend I finally finished it. And you're supposed to do 8 rounds. And I already know I crochet loose, so I only got 7 rounds, and I barely got the 7 rounds. I had about that much of the yarn left to tie off, but the scarf is done. Hey, Joe, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. What are you working on, Joe? Oh, you like this surgery? So you are a sewer. See, I'm not a sewer at all. Karen latte cake, so soft. Oh, Ola Joe had some cakes on her show. They apparently have anniversary cakes. And no, I don't know anything about that because I try to stay out of the stores. But I got a coupon for 40% off. And I was going between, do I want to get a cake of yarn or do I want to get some of that infusible ink for Cricut? Think I want to do the infusible ink. Oh, we got to do make bags with that infusible ink too, which was so much fun. So they had all these little things already cut out. You just had to weed them, and you could weed them with your hands. You didn't even need the weeder in order to do it. And you just needed to know which way what you were weeding out and keeping on. So I just pretty much let them do that because I didn't want to mess it up. Oh, geez, this is gonna drive me crazy. I already did singles, so now I got to do doubles. So I went ahead and I did 2 bags. I found one bag that actually had Black Girls Craft on it. They weren't giving those out, so I'm guessing those may be from before. But I saw one and I picked it up. But those weren't the ones that Cricket wanted you to have. Cricket wanted you to just have a bag that just has Cricket on it, which I was like, why would they even have the bags with Black Girls Craft on them, but they don't give them out. So I took that one. And then I dressed up one the day before, and I dressed up one the second day. So I have two bags with Cricket, and then all my little um, infusible ink things on it. They're cute though. I was really that infu the only downside to that infusible ink is that it's just that one color. So, I think I saw a blue one that has, like, multicolors, but you could not, I couldn't do my, I couldn't use that for my, logo. I would have to there's no way I would still have to use something else to do that with. Crafters make the world more beautiful and happy. That's so right, Katrin. I totally agree. Totally agree. But that infusible, if you just want a just one word, and they have um an attachment that you can buy. The attachment is 49.99, $50. But they now have these big rolls of the vinyl, so you can buy that attachment and then put it on your Cricut and put the big roll of vinyl, and now you can actually do something 12 feet tall. Like, what? That's a lot of making. So it's interesting. They have this Maker 3 is definitely so they gave away, and it was so weird when I was in the Cricut class, and she did a class. She showed some of the stuff that she has done. She's done quilting, all kinds of stuff with the Cricut machine. So then she did the first drawing, and the lady won the Cricut, the Maker 3, and hers was still in the box, the shipping box, not just the box it comes in, but the whole shipping box. It hadn't even been taken out of the shipping box. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Happy for her. Then because she was only doing it by number, so whatever number was on your chair. And sure enough, I was the next one called. So she was looking around because she didn't say what your prize was going to be. And then she picked up the Cricut box and gave it to me. I was like so shocked because it wasn't still in his box. It was, you could see it. So it was out of the shipping box, but it was still in his box. I was so shocked because I figured, if somebody already got a Cricut, then the next thing is going to be something small. Nope. So two of us got Crickets that day. Then the next day, Cricut gave away two more Cricut makers. Um, the Cricut Joy. Let me see. I think they did a Cricut Maker and a, a Cricut Maker 3 and the Air Cricut 3 or whatever it's called. And the Cricut Joy, they gave away the attachments for the vinyl. What else did they give away? Oh, the presser. They gave away, I think, the mini presser and the bigger presser. It was just, and I was like, yeah, because the people that are the vendors, they don't want to have to carry all that stuff back out of there. So yeah, they got to give it away. So so they gave away some. If you figure those things are $400 each, and I know for a fact, at least 6 or 7, 8 of them have been given away during that day. So that was pretty good. We appreciate them. I'm going to talk to you tonight making tuna casserole. Ah, I love wool, but live in Southeast Texas, so I never use it. See, I live in South Florida. We don't really have any use for that wool. My friend gave me a whole lot of yarn, and one of them was a skein of wool yarn, and I tried to use it, but it made my allergies kick in too much, and I said, forget it. So it's sitting right out there, nowhere near me. I need to get rid of it. because I definitely don't have any use for it. But overall, I had a very good weekend, very restful. I wasn't on anyone's schedule but my own. Got to sleep in, had some good meal. The hotel I had that last night I had dinner at the hotel. That I went up to my room so I could pack so I don't miss anything, forget anything because I'm very good at forgetting stuff. And I ordered chicken and waffle, cayenne chicken and waffle. That was good. I don't know who cooked that because usually I don't like waffles because they sometimes are really hard, and I always think they should be soft like a pancake. And these were soft, and the chicken was nice and moist. So I was quite happy. I was like, somebody knows what they're doing. Oh, okay, talking to mom. All right. So what else is going on in the world since I've been off here for what, 4 days? I didn't get to watch I don't think I watched did I watch any lives? I don't think I watched any lives. Not at all. Nope, I didn't because I was always doing something. So I didn't catch any lives while I was on my little mini vacation. That's the kind of vacation I'd like to have all the time. So I can always look rested because my daughter told me I look rested. Yes, which is good. That is always a good thing. I need to see how long this um, thing is. I have a, I never, I always think I put stuff in here and then I go to look for it and it's never here. Ooh, yeah, I think I'm gonna use, yep, yep, I'm gonna use those. Um, Unless you have come over and done some rows, Raven. It is still sitting where it was last time. It is not being budged. But I've been gone, so I planned at least and I was gonna do a spiral square. I decided to let me see. No, I didn't take them with me because I knew I needed to get this other stuff done, so I didn't take them with me. So then last night I took it out and I had a little one started, but because I had no clue where I stopped or started, I just frogged it again. Start all over again with it. Hopefully, I'll get that one done today in my Upper Marlboro, Maryland. There are zebras. What? Y'all got zebras? Did they come from the zoo? I know that area. Oh, the lady that did the Canva class, she's from Maryland. My friend lives in Glen Burnie. I like Maryland when I used to live there. Zebras loose. Now how aggressive are zebras? Hi, Karen. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. Did they escape from the? Yeah, did they escape? That's what I'm thinking. Like, zebras aren't native to America at all. Not that I know of. That's pretty scary. And I wouldn't think zoos would have a whole bunch at one time. I don't know. Last time I went to a zoo, my daughter was 4 years old, I think. She's 27 now, so I don't know nothing about no zoo. Nothing at all. Eccentric millionaire on 39 zebras. What? Oh my goodness. You always wonder who your neighbor is and what they have in store. I always pray I never get any crazy neighbors that loves reptiles. As we used to there used to be a reptile store in our neighborhood, and apparently some idiot went in there and they had like a roach eating contest or something like that, and a person died. I'm like, who in the hell eats roaches? Mm-mm. But to say the least, I believe it's closed now because I don't recall seeing it up there anymore. I thought I didn't even when I used to walk, I didn't even want to walk past there because I didn't want to take a chance that a snake or a lizard or a frog or something would come out the door. So I wouldn't even walk that way. I said, there is just some craziness in the world, just some straight craziness in the world. Okay, so the crazy man with the 39. So are all 39 of them loose or just a few of them? Let me see. Well, I know this isn't long enough because it's got to be at least 60 inches for an adult. And I don't think that's anywhere near 60 inches. Well, it's closer to 60 inches than it was 2 days ago. And of course, there is no, oh, there it is. This thing is, no, that's useless. Let me see. That's useless. Can't believe I don't have a single tape measure in here. That's going to have to change. And I usually keep them one everywhere I sit. I usually keep a tape measure, but I guess I've started to move them all in the same place because it's not here. Let me see. Mm, I don't want to know my. Oh my goodness, Raven, why not? Why not? Original Afrocentric design by Lisa. Hello, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. Are you working on anything? Yes, that is crazy as heck. I know we have alpaca farm. 5 zebras are on loose. You can bet there is a big fine to pay. I bet there is. But as you said, he's a millionaire. He might get away with it. They may not even find him. That's crazy. Straight crazy. There's people and their animals. I mean, why would you even? I don't know. BJ told me Sunday that she had her spiral squares done and she was gonna put them together in your live on Monday. And I told her you were not going live till today. Oh, okay. So she got them done. What? One day I'm gonna get mine done. One day. Listen, everything that's on my whip's gonna be done before Christmas. Let's just that gives me what's today? 3 months, less than 3 months. I'm gonna get it done though. I got too many irons in the fire. I still haven't finished a match for my first mitten that I started. And the purple one, I don't have any yarn to even match with it. So but it was my prototype anyway. I still keep looking, hoping that there's a yarn that color. I think this is impeccable because it doesn't feel like, um, and I don't even think Lion Brand, not Lion Brand, Red Heart makes any color like that. That's why I'm thinking this is impeccable. It doesn't matter. I'll get it done eventually. Is it a thumbs up? I'm resting now, but I will be work on pants later. You so right. I think you're the person that I saw on Jeanette DIY Creations. I think you're the same person because I live in a ghetto. They know you want to borrow this and that. Okay, I understand, Raven. I understand. I don't know my neighbors, so I know the ones right next door to me, and I knew the ones previous to them that were right next door to me. Um, but it's not like we get together and have coffee or tea or anything like that. We just know each other and say hello and keep it moving. Yes, I saw. Yeah, okay. So you were the one that I saw showed some of your stuff on her channel. I just want to learn how to make linings for my purse. That's all. I've watched it. Now I have to put it into effect because me and sewing machines are not friends. And I'm tired of just doing the felt. Even though I like felt linings because I like the softness of the felt, but I want to still be able to put like match it with some cloth or something. I got some more. I got and when I got it, I was like, I must have bumped my head when I bought this. But I got these about it's a purse, like the flap that goes over the purse with the hook, with the straps. I'm like, I remember I was my bestie's, I was his best woman at his wedding. And I said I wanted to wear a tuxedo because I was gonna be on his side. So I wanted to wear a tuxedo. I got that thing. I said, "Oh my God, it has so many moving parts to it." And that's how I feel when I got this um the purse stuff. I was like, "What was I thinking? I don't do this in my real life. Now I got to figure out how to put all of that stuff together on one purse. I don't think so. I might try it. Then I'll give it to my friend and see, hey, can you put these all together on this purse? Hello, Carol. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a thumbs up when you came in. At least it is a zebra rather than aggressive exotic animal. Yeah. That's why I was wondering, how aggressive are zebras? I'm sure if they're afraid, all animals are including humans. Anybody can be aggressive, but that's crazy to have those. And how do they get out? Somebody left the gate open, and then they started running. We see every now and again. We'll see, somebody, a horse or trying to think. I think we've seen a. Have we ever seen a cow? Because there are uh, farms and stuff way further south than I am. So you see every now and again you see animals like that that'll get loose, but a zebra, never. That is another something. Yeah. Let me see. There are three people I pretty much talk to. Other than that, I say hi and keep it moving. I don't even ask how you goes. You don't want to know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'll just pray for them and keep it moving. All right, Raven. You win. You win, girl. I'd probably be the same way. I have no time for foolishness. So I was gonna do a kumihimo, and I don't know what had happened. What had happened? I think my brain went to sleep, and my creative juices failed me because I have too many things going on at one time of what I want to do. But what I'm going to do are some new keychains with some Afro puff doll heads on it. That's gonna be my new thing. So, so when I saw, what's her name? Oh, Aniqua, at her booth, because she was at the Michaels booth. Um, she had her dolls, and then she had these cute little Afro puff keychains there. And she told me where she got the pattern from because it's not her pattern; it's another friend of hers pattern. And so I downloaded it. I just got it, bought it today. I actually bought the doll first, that pattern first, and then I just bought the little keychain one. But she was telling me what to buy in order to make it into the keychain. I was like, okay. So of course, that's gonna be some more stuff in the house. Ooh, I've gone from um, what's the word? The yarn to the kumihimo to the now the keychain things. I've just gone from just like I used to drink Cokes all the time, and then I went from the Cokes to the coffee, and I never went back to the Coke. So I drink coffee all the time now, and every now and again I'll have a Coke. I got to reel all this in because now I got to make this stuff. I said it would say what happened was, yes, Pretty Bound Dolls has that pattern. That's who I got it from. Matter of fact, that's who I got it from. See how small this little world, this little circle world of crafting is? Yeah, so I ordered 2 of her patterns today. And actually, I started working on the doll part of the pattern already. So her head is just about done. So as I was doing the head, I was like, okay, this head's gonna be way too big for me just to have it as a keychain. So I'm gonna just go ahead and see if I can do this doll. My doll will not have those glasses because I'm not gonna even try to put glasses on her. She's just gonna have some big old eyes. I'm gonna try to make some eyebrows on her or something. But um, but it's cute. And it's got way because her doll has a crossbody bag. I was like, wait a minute now. Can we just give her a body and a head and be happy? 'Cause I don't know if I'm gonna be doing all that stuff. But it's cute. It is cute. Well, you all knew I just got back today to work. Although it's not that bad, I don't want it to be even worse tomorrow because I already know I scheduled a lot of stuff out for tomorrow. So I need to catch up on today's work so that tomorrow will not be a disaster for me. And then I will be back Friday and we can chat about all the other stuff. And then Friday, I'll have all of my stuff. At least I'm hoping, but Friday I'll have all of my stuff that I got from Black Girls Craft Conference, and I can show it all off. Show it all off, so everybody can see all the stuff I got. And there should be a giveaway somewhere in the future. I don't know when, but somewhere in the future, I should be able to do a giveaway. And I'm hoping one day I'll get to 2,000 so I can do another giveaway for my 2,000, but I'm nowhere. Well, I'm closer than I was the last time, but I'm still like 600 off. You could be doing a row on your mom's Afghan. You know what? I'm not picking that. It's going to stay out there because it's too heavy. And I noticed when I was not working on the computer, that whole 4 or 5 days I was not working, my arm didn't hurt. As soon as I started working this morning, my arm started hurting. So I got to figure out how to adjust my thing. I don't know, my arm hurts right in there. Nowhere else, just right in there. So I don't know. But as soon as I started work, because I totally forgot about that pain. Didn't have it the whole 4 days I was gone. Not at all. Because I wasn't doing anything but enjoying myself, crocheting, doing the stuff I love to do the most. Didn't have any of that pain, but as soon as I started working, pain came back. Can't stand it. Oh, Gigi, we got one less day with Gigi time. That's not fair. Yes, it is fair. Yes, it is fair. So, everybody, thank you all for joining me, listening to my rant today. I'll be back Friday, and hopefully, I'll have all of my stuff so I can show it all off. And I'll start divvying up a little for you, a little for me, a little for you, a little for me. That's how I do it. Hey, VJ, I'm getting ready to go. Thank you for joining me. Let me see. Okay, have a great evening, everyone, and thank you for talking about Atlanta Gigi. Thank you for listening. So until my next video, my next live, which will probably be my next live, everybody stay safe, keep crocheting. Bye-bye.